Tell me why you gotta look at me that way. You know what it is.
I'm most likely going to end up regretting this, but let's at least have a go. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hi, hello, my name is Neve. So as you can see from the title of this video, I am finally doing the reacting to your guys' confessions. Now, I don't really know what I'm going to think of this. I've really tried my hardest not to look at the best, to the best of my ability. I've been planning this video for about 2 weeks now. I put a link in my bio for a whole week where you guys could send in your confessions, and we had nearly 100. We had so many tells, it was ridiculous. And like, honestly, I just want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for you guys for getting involved in this. So yeah, we had 84 tells, which is amazing. So we're just going to get right on into it really and just spill the gossip. And if you guys do want a part 2 for this, just let me know, like the video, comment. Let's get this video to 20 likes and then I'll know that you want a part 2. Oh, I'm going to scroll right to the bottom, I'm going to look away. I think that's the bottom. Okay, right. I'm actually like scared. The first one. I was at my friend's house when I was like 8 or 9 and we were playing with her hamsters. She gave me one to feed and it stopped moving. I told her and she said, oh, it's okay. Called her dad and he tossed it in the trash. I feel bad, but we talked about it and it was actually pretty funny. I just want to know why the hamster stopped moving. Oh my god. Please tell me you didn't squeeze it too tight. Low-key kinda enjoying lockdown, but obviously not the reason why we aren't in it. Now, this is one that I relate to. I don't like the reason why we're in lockdown, but I am trying my best to stay positive and I'm enjoying it much more than I would be at school, because if I was at school now I'd be doing my GCSEs and obviously it's a stressful time. So I'm glad that I've had a stress lifted off my shoulders. Oh no. Okay, right, here we go. I was pleasuring myself about 2 months ago and I must have forgotten to clean it up after myself. Then about 3 weeks ago, the dog started having serious problems eating and throwing up when he did eat. Unfortunate, the dog was put down last week due to a weakening of his stomach lining. LMAO, don't know if it was my fault, but hey ho, we move forward. RIP Corky. I smile when I'm nervous, but rest in peace Corky. Oh my god. Oh wow, this is a long one. This is literally like... So a couple of days ago, I got really bored and thought I would do an Instagram live with my best mate Ben. Then a few people started to join, including my crush. To be honest, I didn't look the best right there and then. I got really nervous and started smiling, and me and him were talking through the chat. My best friend Ben is best mates with my crush too, and he didn't know I liked him at the time. Anyways, it was going good. I was trying to play it cool until my sister started banging on my door and I just ignored her at first. Then she started banging even louder, so I opened the door and quietly said, can you shut up, I'm on a live. She started screaming at me, going, let me have your phone so I can call my friends. And I told her to go away and she wouldn't stop shouting at me. So I shut the door because I obviously couldn't mute the live. And I shouted, can you please be quiet? I then mouthed the boy I like is on the live, and then she starts shouting all the embarrassing stuff I've done in the past. And then my mum came up the stairs and shouted, what's all this noise? And I tried to end the live and it wouldn't let me. When I finally did leave the live, I was so embarrassed I started crying. I was so angry with my sister, but I'll get her back one day. Oh no, that's so sad. Oh, the fact that you started crying. I've embarrassed my sisters many of times and she's embarrassed me, so we've kind of got each other back for it. I still like my ex. I don't really know what to say to that one. If you still like your ex, then speak to him, her, because obviously I can't tell who it is. Speak to him or her. I once ate tinned dog food and I kinda liked it. That's disgusting. Ew. The fact that you put I kinda liked it. You could have just said I ate dog food. I didn't practice a piece for my music teacher, but she said I'd improved. I've done this so many times. I used to play guitar in primary school, and we'd have like a special person come in to, that plays the guitar and would teach us. And I would never practice, but each week he'd say that I've got better. I once napped for an hour just so that when I woke up it would be dinner time. Oh, I think we've all done that. I've done that loads of times. It's like, honestly the best thing though. I really dislike exercise. The most I can handle is yoga. The most I can handle is yoga and walking. Not because I'm unfit, I just don't like running or workouts. That's absolutely fine. As long as if you're staying healthy, especially like now in all this lockdown and everything. As long as if you're staying healthy and doing exercise. I don't do much. You might think I do, but I don't. I fell asleep whilst tanning. Now I'm as burnt as a chicken nugget. I went to school drunk. I have a crush on my internet best friend. She's a girl and so am I. There's nothing wrong with that. It just depends where you live, really. My dad has just made scrambled eggs and I was really hungry, so I ate them. Then when my dad came back 30 minutes later, he wondered where they were, obviously, and he came and asked me and I blamed it on the dog. Oh my god, that's like the dog ate my homework excuse. I feel sorry for dogs that live in families because I bet they get the blame put on them so many times. I ate mascara. Next one. I have a secret YouTube channel where I post videos of me singing, but I don't show my face as I'm scared of people I know finding it and making fun of me. I have a little over 400 subs and I get such positive feedback and I love all of my subscribers. But one person from my school recently commented something. It was really sweet, not mean. And since they're in the year below me, I don't think they recognise my voice. But I'm really worried this will lead to more of my school fight. My camera ran out of storage, so yes, I've just read that one. I wouldn't worry. The problem is with being in this sort of like mini influencer, having a small YouTube channel and stuff like that, there's always going to be people that find something to hate on you about, and at the end of the day you've just got to look past it and just think they're just jealous. Like, they are really just jealous, and look, at the end of the day that's how you've just got to think. So if you're worried about people finding it, you're going to have more positive comments than negative comments. In my opinion, sitting on the toilet is a waste of time, so I often brush my teeth on there to make sure I make the most of life. This kid, whoever it is, has the meaning of life sorted. They do. I asked my parents before beginning a blog and now they tell everyone I meet. I love your account so much that sometimes I sit and wait for the videos to go live. Oh, that's so sweet, bless. And that makes me really happy to have positive feedback like that, because obviously again, haters will hate, and that makes me happy, so thank you. I'd love to send you letters and fan mail, etc. That's really sweet and thank you for wanting to do that. If you are so desperate to send me letters and fan mail, I may sort something out for it. I'm not big enough yet to be able to do that. But if you do want to send me something, I'll happily just DM me or anything and I'll happily speak to you about stuff and just, yeah, you know, get something sorted. But at this moment in time, I'm not thinking of opening a PO box or anything because I'm not that big. For World Book Day in Year 5, I went as Cheshire Cat. Before school, my cat came and sat on my lap and peed all over my costume. I was mad. But I'd be mad too, especially if it was a really good costume. A few years ago, my best friend brought me a pen from a holiday abroad. Later that day, I ended up dropping the pen and part of it broke off. I'm dead inside. Me too. I kissed my ex. Next one. I'm bi, as in bisexual. Wow, you know what, props to you that you've said that over I know it's anonymous, but props to you for saying that, because that's still a big thing to say. I accept anyone, like if you end up being gay, if you're bisexual, pan, anything like that, I support you 1000%. My best friend, let's call them A, cheated on my other best friend, call them B, with me, and then A dumped B, but said she doesn't want to be with me, so now I feel like I broke up a healthy relationship for nothing. Not being funny, I don't condone cheating at all. Cheating is just wrong, that's kind of taking me aback a little bit. I was watching porn and nutted when a guy came on screen and now I feel gay. Help me. These are taking turns, man. I'm in love with my ex, but I can tell him as he isn't normal. I'm so confused at that, but okay. To be honest, my fake friend, who I thought was real, ruined my whole school year. My 6th grade life would be so much more fun without her. Now that I'm in 7th grade and doing online class for the whole year is a great thing for me. That doesn't really make sense, but I get what you mean. And toxic friends and fake friends, you literally do not need them. My advice to you in that is cut off fake friends and toxic friends as soon as you can. My dad was driving me back home from primary school and I had the sudden urge to cover his eyes whilst he was driving. Let's just say he wasn't very happy. Oh my god, you could have literally died. Once pushed my friend down the stairs after a party. She hit her head really bad and started crying. The teachers then found out after seeing a video and threatened to report the incident. Oh my god. Once I pooed myself in PE and it dribbled down my leg. Ew! I'm just moving on to the next one. Me and my mate once wrote my mate's name on the wall at school where we sit in permanent marker, and when we realised it didn't come off, me and my mate had to go mix some paint to match the wall colour and paint over it. Then we stuck a Book Week poster over the top to cover our tracks. Props to you! So I just ran out of camera storage, so I had to import it to my thing. Carrying on. Me and my mates went skinny dipping in Borth. I've never heard of Borth, not gonna lie. Once I smoked weed in Wales and I turned green. Not a fun experience, would rate 1 out of 10, never again. I don't get why you turned green. I used to really fancy Mr. At school and Semi think he fancied me as well. I'm not going to say the name just for privacy reasons. I'm kind of a bit disturbed by that, you know. Once on a school trip, me and my mates snuck our lads mates into our room at 2 a.m. and we all slept in there. One mate only had a wet towel as a cover because there was no room for 10 in a bed. I did bits in a tennis court. Well, I mean, at least now you can say whenever you get asked where's the craziest place you've done bits, you can say in a tennis court, unless that's not the craziest place you've done it in. Once snuck out of my friend's house on New Year's while she was in bed because she drank too much. I went to someone else's New Year's party and then snuck back in a few hours later before anyone would notice. You're like a ninja! There was this one time where my dad put an egg in the kiwi basket and I thought the egg was a rotten kiwi. Oops. Once won gold medal for javelin in year 10. Best achievement today and probably peak of my life if I'm being honest. Wow, that is a mood and a half. I tell you that now, that's a mood and a half. Once went to a volleyball competition with my mates for school. It was my turn to serve and I hit it and it hit the ceiling and bounced back at me. That's when I knew I wouldn't make it in the sport professionally. Never played since. That's actually such a shame. I kinda enjoy lockdown. Again, same, I relate to that. My hashtag failed, LOL. I'm struggling to be productive. Now, the best thing I can do with you for that is you need to motivate yourself. I want to come out to my parents, but we aren't close. See, I feel so sorry for anybody that feels like that because as you guys know, I'm really, really close with my parents. I'm really close with my family in general. And the fact that some of you don't have that really makes me sad, and I wish I could make that better for you. What I'd say to that is just try and get as close as you can with them. I'm gay and nobody knows at school, and now we've left, so they will never know. I'm really interested in who this is. I eat hamster biscuits as a snack and I fancy my step-cousin. Well, that took a turn and a half. Hamster biscuits. Why can't you just eat normal biscuits? Why can't you just eat human biscuits like a normal person? Why do you have to eat hamster biscuits? And you fancy your step-cousin? Well, I don't know what to say to that. Don't fancy your step-cousin. I'm Pan, but nobody knows. Again, props to you for sort of coming out on an anonymous app. Like, props to you. And the final one is I really like your Instagram posts. Thank you. Thank you very much. So that's all I've got, I think. So thank you to everyone who sent in a confession. Some of them weren't confessions. I had to skip a few because they weren't confessions. But thank you guys for sending in, and thank you guys for taking part in this video. Again, if you want me to do a second part, let me know. Like the video and comment, and I'll try and get one done for you. Okay then guys, this has been reacting to your confessions, and honestly, those were some really juicy ones, and just, I'm really surprised at them really. Like, you guys have done quite a bit to confess things in there, I say that now. Thank you for giving me almost 100 as well, like that's really good. That shows me that you guys want to get involved with my videos, so that gives me positivity for the future, and hopefully some more of you can join in with the videos. If you would like a part 2, make sure you like this video, get it to 20 likes, comment if you want another one as well, and I'll try and get it done for you. And thank you to everyone who sent in a confession, I really appreciate it. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, turn post notifications on, and I will see you next time with another video. Bye! Mwah!